Who do we have on? Carter, what's up? Yeah, there's the target. How's the audio? Pure Alaska, what's going on, my man? How's this going to look? I guess we can move it a little bit like that. Yeah. All right, we got to get set up. We already got peeps on. I have a feeling that at some point I'm going to break a $1,000 window doing this. And then, as always, my wife will kill me. Let's see if we can't push that down further. Seems to work better down lower. Yes. Lower is better. All right, I don't know how many folks we got on, but we only have 3 likes. Ah! What? Did somebody just send me $99.99? Did somebody, who did that? Pure Alaska, bro, you're out of your mind. I love you to death. We appreciate it so much. That's insanity. I love it. Hey, guys, you got to go down. You've got to click the super chat from Pure Alaska and give that a thumbs up. And if you do not go and sub to Pure Alaska's page, I'm going to be mad. That guy is putting in work for us. That is insane. I can't thank you enough. I better shoot all night long for that. Yo, here's a good story. I got to start with this. Hello, Alice. Hello, everybody. Bo Mad, nice to have you on. I went to the woods this afternoon. I got into the tree at about 2:30. I set up a decoy and I went to hang. And then I had a monster 10-point who had already shed its left antler chasing deer back and forth all over the ridge. It was insane. I mean, just absolutely insane. I got some good pictures. I probably have some really crappy video. And then as I'm trying to climb into the tree, I've got does all around me. It turns out I didn't get anything within bow range, but I saw over 80 deer today. Most of them, probably 60 of them on the way home, leaving. The @ so you can, oh yeah, put Alice, put Pure Alaska's @ up there, or can somebody add it up there so that I can pin it so everybody can find it? Because everybody needs to, everybody that jumps on has to follow Pure Alaska. Everybody that jumps on tonight has to follow Pure Alaska. All right, I'm going to pin it. Thank you. It is pinned. You know what? I can do the backwoods bozo too. All right, sorry. I tried to go out and try to pin his, but it wouldn't let me. Can I pin that comment? Let's do that. That way you guys can click right on it. Anybody that jumps on tonight has to follow Pure Alaska. You have to. It's a law. First shot's money. It's a little loud. Mm. Mm. I'm just adding some more light here, guys. I don't know if it made a difference. You had Alfredo. Oh, country girl, that's dirty. I'm going to have to tell him you said that. Oh. Oh. I do have some lighter arrows here. I've got some short Easton 5mm. I'm going to put 300 grain tips on there, and I'm going to see how they, we're going to see how they fly. Now these ones definitely have a little bit less grain weight. The other ones are 8.3. These are 7.1. So over 29. Guys, everybody has to like the super chat that Pure Alaska sent. Go down, click that thing, give him the likes. We've also pinned his YouTube. If you're going to be on the live tonight, I ask you one thing. I don't care about anything else. Jump off the live and go sub to Pure Alaska and then come right back to the live. If everybody can do that, I'll be a happy dude. I'm going to aim tip on with these and see where we're at. Perfect. Perfect. I heard, buddy. Perfect. Perfect. He only has 11 likes. Everybody's got to go like Pure Alaska super chat. That one's a little high. That's all right. I aimed right there in the clump. Again, these are super heavy tips for this setup. And that turned the lights out. Those knocks are they're not really good. So we're working on it. Oh, hey, Bomad, I do want to let everybody know, Bomad did reach out to some guys. Some guys and gals. He found a lot of folks that were interested in receiving some donated venison. So I'm going to tell you the story as I go pull this, but I guess he posted to the YouTube, or no, he posted to Facebook, and then had an immediate, like an absolutely huge influx of people reach out to him about some of this donated venison. And that's really cool because hunters are helping some other folks out there. I know he took the deer that I shot last week. He processed that. And I think a lot of that's going to end up getting donated. He also shot another one the other day. Bill did. And I think a lot of that's going to get donated. He's going to divvy it up based on how many folks he's got. Every one of those arrows is in the insert. This one's a little high, but it's in the insert. But I'm super proud of what he's doing there. I think it's really cool. I'm excited about it and what it means for the channel, what it means for him. If you haven't already, please sub to Pure Alaska. The guy did a $99.99 super chat. I can't thank him enough for his support for the channel. He's been a huge contributor. He's going to help us get where we're going some way, somehow. It's all going to work out. And I can't thank him enough for that. So all I can do is ask that you guys go sub to his channel and check out what he's doing. He's got some awesome footage. Again, it's all Alaska stuff. Not a lot of white-tailed deer action out there, but he's got moose, caribou, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm going to run up and down the steps like crazy all night long. Shoot the bow. All right, we're back. We got 122 people on. We got 19 likes. Hopefully the super chat has more likes than that. Oh yeah, it's got 12. It's getting there. Hopefully you got 12 followers out of it. That's what I'm hoping. Colt says, you're my biggest fan. I appreciate that. Sup, Ben? Who's saying there? Who's saying, oh, Pure Alaska, I'm ordering a swag from your guy. Oh yeah, order some swag. Yeah. All right, where were we? We were shooting these arrows and shooting them really good. Guys, these are beat up too. Look at the fletchings on those. That's from shooting them through cans. Compound or trad bows? Snow, we had that conversation yesterday. We don't care. We like them all. In there. Dropping them in. Everybody, we're about 20 yards here. And we're probably about 24 feet above that deer. I know it looks a little bit deceiving, but that's what your perfect shot's going to look like. Wait a second. Who's asking if I'm married? Or are they asking if Al's married? Oh, uh-oh. We're all happily married with children. Oh, man. Guys, we're shooting tight groups tonight. We are shooting. I wait till my wife's asleep. No, my wife's actually at a friend's house this evening. The kid is downstairs. He's highly into a couple of channels on YouTube. He's perusing those. We just got done playing Five Nights at Freddy's. He loves the game. It's one of his stocking stuffers he got this year. I'm actually in my wife's bedroom shooting out the window. So if she were here, she'd murder me. She would. I don't know, guys. A 3-shot group like that. TJ, I would love to do a video of us teaching you how to use a saddle for the first time. I think that would be awesome. Yes, absolutely. Guys, hit the like button. Make sure you're showing the support for the channel. You guys can see these illuminated nocks. They are hit and miss, right? So if they go out, I'll tell you where we hit, but I think you guys know where we're going to hit. See how it's on now? Now it's off. Now it's on. That one's really high. I don't understand why. That's got a really super heavy tip on it. Unless I have a 250 on that one. I may just let it go high. I don't know. That one's in there. Yeah, I might as well shoot these just like I shoot the other ones because they're probably total arrow weight. They're probably real close to the same. We're losing, what are we adding? We're adding 50, but we're probably only adding like 25 total because we're losing 20. And well, we're losing 28 or 27 in the air. So maybe we're only adding 20 grains. Nope, I aimed the same spot and I'm just slightly low. So we still do have to aim a little bit higher. Guys, we got 216 people on. We've only got, what, 28 likes? We're doing okay, but I'd like to see that like thing go all the way to like 150. We're shooting on a foggy night. It's a Saturday. We had a great day in the woods. I saw, this might be the biggest buck I've ever actually been able to get on camera or take a picture of. Again, he's already shed one antler. He's a perfect 5 on one side. He's got mass. He's got unbelievable width when he turns sideways. Again, I don't have great quality video. I do have a couple of good pictures where I was able to zoom in to like 30, but he was like 170, 150, 170 yards away from me, chasing does all over the place. He might very well be the biggest buck I've ever been able to film while hunting. I do have a couple other ones that I've filmed, but just wasn't while I was in the woods hunting. All right, so all of those arrows are high except for that one aim super low. These ones that I've been shooting, they're virtually touching. There's like a finger's distance between those two, and the other two are touching there. So we're shooting a real consistent group with those. I think the reason that it's consistent is those are 500 spines with a 250 grain insert, or 250 grain tip and a 75 grain insert. These ones are 600 spine. They're about a grain per inch less, but they have 100 grain inserts and 300 grain tips. So yeah, I do have to aim slightly higher with those in order to make it work. And with all that weight on there, they're not quite stiff enough. We've added so much weight, we're actually weakening the arrow quite a bit. That's why the 500s are so much more consistent. What do we do? 185, huh? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Who wants to join in? I wish the girls were here to join in. Lynn, my nosy neighbors know better. They already understand I'm quite crazy, and they pretty much just let me do me. I appreciate that about them. That's right there in the center, but that's that one knock that just keeps shutting off. It'll probably illuminate here as soon as I shoot another arrow. We'll see. But yeah, we're tip on. Basically the same spot there. Let's see if we can't get them to turn on. They're a little high right there in the center. Oh, come on, stay lit. Those other two are just above that one, just above it. You can see them there a little bit with the light. Now these arrows, they just work, man. Oh, dude, they work. These are the Easton Legacies. They're the 500 spine. They're 6.5 mil. They've got an awesome little look to them. They've got a white top, a wood look to them. They're 8.3 grains per inch. They are fantastic for what we do. With this setup, they've got a 75 grain insert, 75 grain brass insert that you can see right here. And then on the leading edge there, we've got a 250 grain field tip. Total weight, I don't know. It's up there. Almost 600. Oh, that sounds expensive. They are probably slightly stiff for this practice bow. Man, that's a tight shot group, guys. I don't know what else to do except shoot like an absolute monster. Guys, we're looking at October Mountains Productions Adventure 2.0. That thing is a 20-pound bow set up with 20-pound limbs on it. It shoots fantastic. I'm thinking about buying a 35 or 38-pound bow to hunt with, just because I shoot these bows so much better. What I'd also like to do is I'd also like to get a 55 or a 60-pound bow and practice with that all the time, so that my 45-pound bow feels like a practice bow. That would be the goal. But I'm getting up there in age. Building muscle, nah, it's not my strong point. Ooh. I gotta watch I don't slip down here, because if I do that, I'll get hurt. So we've got one right on the edge. That first one I shot right on the edge of the insert, and then all the rest of them, like I literally have my hand around all of them. That's a 2 3/4 inch group, I'm going to guess, with 2 different arrow setups out of a practice bow at 20 yards from elevation. That's pretty sick. And again, if you guys want to get to that level of shooting, all you have to do is put the work in. You got to practice a lot. I think we did kind of some math yesterday, did some quick math. I'm estimating that we probably shot. What, buddy? Yeah. Are you good? Yeah. Yeah, go get it. Go get. Nope. You can have whatever snack you want.
Wait, Dad.
What?
When can you get done to live?
In a couple minutes. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll be down. Yeah, we'll play. We'll try to get through. We'll try to get through the rest of those nights on the game. Okay. Sound good? Yeah, we'll start it over and try to do both. Whew. Guys, this is a long walk down there. The Bobcat is my chicken coop right now. Yeah, keep the Bobcat. Put the chickens in it. Drive around. Need to put a target on a pulley system, my guy. No baloney there. Those words are true. Trying to figure out what compound I want to get. TJ, I think what you should do is go out to a reputable bow shop that has a couple different brands and just shoot quite a few of the flagship, shoot all of the flagship bows that you can that they have set up for, you know, to take a shot out of, and see what you like best. That's really the best way to do it. Yeah, these tips are just too heavy. I wish I had more 250 grain inserts, but I don't know where they're at. That arrow's kind of corkscrewing through the air a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it. Perfect. That one's perfect. Perfect hard shot there as it illuminates and comes back on. That's where we want to hit them. Let's try to put this one in the same spot. That deer didn't go 20. Nope. And again, that's the inconsistency with those arrows, right? Like, I just think they're not quite set up. Yeah, buddy. Nope. All right, good job. But these seem to shoot way better. They're just set up. They're just matched perfectly to the bow. Boom. Although that one seemed to fishtail a little. Let me see if I'm doing everything right. Let's go back into my release here. Nope, that one seemed to fishtail a little bit too. What am I doing? I'm doing something. I'm adding some. Oh, you know what? Let's check the left-hand grip. Let's check the grip here. That's what it is. So I need to be holding the bow just like this and just barely put any pressure on it. That shot really well. That's my worst shot group. It'll probably be my worst shot group of the night, but it's not terrible. Guys, there are 297 people on. There's 42 likes. Pure Alaska has given us a $100 super chat. If you guys could click the pinned link, visit Pure Alaska's page, sub to his channel because of what he's done for us, I would greatly appreciate it. It would make him happy for sure, and it would also make me ecstatic. Again, visit Pure Alaska. There's 300 folks on. I want him to get more subscribers tonight than what we do. So if you could, please check out Pure Alaska's page. He's got some really incredible footage. He's been putting some stuff together for a long time, and he is one heck of a guy. He is super stellar. He's living the good life, kind of like a homestead thing up in Alaska. He's got a lot of knowledge of hunting big game up in Alaska. We've done a couple chats with him, both over the phone, both on the live. And I'm telling you what, Al and I are going to try to get up there. I think Bullseye Ben is going to try to go up there. Not for 2020. No, I think 2027 is when they're saying to do it, the 2027 season. So hopefully we'll get a collaboration in there. Hopefully his channel is just as big as ours at that point. And we can make some really awesome video. I would love to film him shooting a bull moose with a bow. That's all I want to go up there for. I don't even want to hunt. You guys can hear the train in the background. That means it's time to subscribe to Pain Train Outdoors. It's also time to double click it, like the page, double click. Ryan Toms, you're in Alaska as well? That's awesome. Pain Train, I got a spike a couple weeks ago. Dude, that's awesome. Especially if it weighed 155 pounds. That's a big deer. Congratulations. Yeah, everybody help welcome everybody. Alice, let that chat rate just go crazy. I don't care. We'll get to who we can, and we appreciate you guys working hard to do that. Boom, drop it in there. Dropping it in. Drop it. I bet I could throw an arrow that far. No, I wouldn't do that. I threw a beer out there yesterday, and then I shot the cans. I think I was 3 for 4, 4 for 4, 3 for 4 a couple times. All right, guys. Let's get those like numbers up. More folks who like the live, the more people this gets out to, and the larger this crazy community can grow. Because I'm here to tell you, it's crazy. I don't know where it came from, but this community is nuts. Pure Alaska says he just ordered the Shed Crew merch. I appreciate it. Al's probably getting an email right now that you ordered 10 shirts. He's probably like, wait, what? What's going on? Wish everybody in the universe was rocking a Pain Train Outdoors shirt. We'll get there. Perfect. Guys, again, crazy night tonight in the woods. I probably saw 60 deer after I left with the headlights, leaving the place that I hunt. Again, hunt Fort Indian Town Gap a lot. That's where we see most of them. But all the way home in every field, I saw 10 or 15 deer. I probably saw 80 deer this evening. Again, season's coming to a close. They've probably harvested somewhere in the neighborhood of 420,000 deer in the state already. And I'm still seeing 70 deer on the way home, 80 deer. I saw about 20 from the tree stand or from the woods, including what might be one of the biggest bucks I've ever filmed. I wish he had his other antler. He's unbelievable. He's going to be he's going to be a monster next year. And we're going to try to get him narrowed down. He would be next year, if he gains any size at all, he'll be a Boone and Crockett. I estimate him to have a 22 or 23 and a half inch inside spread, somewhere 22, 24 inch inside spread. He's got G2s that are probably 12 inches long, and the mass on this thing, like he's as big around as a baseball bat on the fat end. He's insane. Beautiful. I'll take it. Guys, we're almost 50 likes. I don't know what happens at 50 likes. I don't think anything tonight. I think at 50 likes, I'll hang outside the window. No, I wouldn't do that. All right, we're at 50. Good job, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for getting me to 50 likes. Let's see if we can't get it to 100. We need 100 likes for the Skibbity toilets. The Skibbity toilets. Yeah, Skibbity.
So you'll be done a little bit.
Yep, a little bit. We got a Skibbity Giat on the chat, buddy.
What?
Somebody's talking about a Skibbity Giat on the chat. What's that mean? He's like, I don't know. Comment what you think a Skibbity Giat is. Be nice, though. Don't be crazy. All right. It looks a little crazy from up there. This one's sticking up. It's actually in there. The only one that's not in the insert is this one, but that's right where the heart's at. I mean, we would have decimated the heart. All the rest of them, well within the insert. That one was a little high. I don't like the high shots. Not with the trad bow. The arrow just doesn't get there fast enough, and the deer end up ducking it. You're better off shooting low. But for target manipulation here, for the views, for the audience, we've just got to stick them in the insert. Yeah. Yeah, love you, dude. Did you text your mom? You should text her and see what she's up to. Be like, hey, Ma, what up? Dad's shooting the bow out the window again. Get me in trouble, bro. Get me in trouble, bro. All right. Ooh. Something feels cold on the floor there. All right, guys, 52 likes. Let's go. Let's get it. How many likes does the super chat have? How many likes? Oh, Mr. Paul, thank you for the super chat. Just remember, everybody's got to like Pure Alaska's super chat. Everybody has to go down there, like the super chat. And then if you could head over to the link that Backwoods Bozo had pinned and subscribe to Pure Alaska's channel, I would be ecstatic. I'd be elated. I'd be a happy guy. I wouldn't be happy enough to jump off a bridge or out this window, but I'd be happy. Boom. Poke them in there. Poke them in there. I want to try some 700 spine arrows out of this bow with some lighter tips. Yeah. That's clearly still overspined. I can see it fishtailing. All right, let's get back to my grip. Let's focus on the grip. Let's focus on my release, guys. Here's how we're holding it. We shoot a 3-finger tab just under. We're looking straight down the string, straight down the arrow, putting this arrow right in the armpit of that deer, and then giving it a nice, easy release back. That's how we're making the magic happen here. Alice, I think the cat's downstairs on the couch. I don't know what happened there. I don't think I was at full draw. I think I silly slapped that one. Not good. Not good. Is my knock point creeping up? I don't think. I hope not. There's a good one. 338 people with 55 likes, guys. You are amazing. I appreciate it greatly. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please do so. It helps us spread the word on traditional bow equipment, archery hunting, and everything about fishing with fly rods. Smash that sub button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. I'd like to have 400 people on consistently every time I do this. I think that would be a blast. Could you imagine having 400 people in the chat, Alice, all making all kinds of crazy comments that you got to go back and check out and make sure they're doing the right stuff? Could you imagine 400 people in the chat just double tap the screen, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap? We'd have 1 million likes. We'd have them. We'd have them all. Pure Alaska. Everybody sub to Pure Alaska. Tony, I'm out of beer. Is Alfred home? I believe he is probably now getting home. He was down in Maryland. He took the long road. What kind of silencers do you have on the bow? Oh, I have the yarn. Yes, I do, Bill. I still seeing plenty of deer scrapes all over the place. Alice, I'm not funny. I might be funny looking. I probably am funny looking. I don't know. Funny looking. Like a ray of sunshine. All right, I got to get some arrows, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this brief pause to run down the steps, through the kitchen, out the door, down the grass, and all the way back. What's up? No, you're good, bro. You're good. You're an anxious little guy tonight. You know it. You're an anxious little guy tonight. You're an anxious Mr. Grinch. Man, I'm so glad. So glad my neighbors can't see what I'm up to back here. Oy, who knows what would happen then. All right, all of those are clearly in the insert. They're all good, except for this. I don't know what I did. I think, oh man, we're getting some penetration through. We got arrows sticking out the back. That's good. That's good. It's good. Alfred loves penetration. If you guys watched the video of the big buck he shot that shed its antlers like a week and a half ago, I guess 2 weeks ago he shot it. I don't know. Like the day before the last day of rifle season in Pennsylvania. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, at least. He got about 8 inches of penetration on that buck. Again, that thing weighed 210 pounds, 208 pounds, something like that on a certified scale at the check station that we checked it at. And he shot it at 21, 22 yards. He's blowing, I don't know, 600 grain, 625 grain arrows with the Zawickis he's shooting. That deer went 300 yards. 300 yards. And you can clearly see from the video, he double lung shot that thing. He's got about 8 or 9 inches of penetration. Gets him clearly into that opposite lung. But there was no blood trail. I mean, it was tiny. Send me an email. I'll send you some jerky. Hey, listen, if you're trying to get in touch with Mad Outdoors about jerky or venison, you could also send us an email at paintrainoutdoors@gmail.com and we can hook you up. That's not even right, Mad. I subbed to you since the first time you were there. Absolutely. As soon as we met Alice, she was like, yep, subbing everybody. Guys, I got one heck of it. It's coming. Just wait. One heck of a sneeze. Can I flex? Alex. Nope, it doesn't work anymore. I'm getting too old for that. Here's a flex. You want to see a flex? 20 yards. Trad bow. Double lung shot. That's a flex. That's a good flex. That's a cool flex. All right. Everybody does subscribe to everybody. That's right, because we're building a community. You guys make sure, everybody that jumps on, I want them to subscribe. I don't care about the likes or the subs to my channel. I want everybody to click the link down at the bottom that Backwoods Bozo posted up there and go check out Pure Alaska's page and sub to him. If you're not sub to me and you're sub to him, I'm fine with it. I don't even care. I do care. Sub to us too. All right, just do it. Just hit the sub button. It's not hard. It doesn't cost you anything. And then hit the notification. That way you know when we go live. We go live all the time, like every freaking day. Heck, this is 2 days in a row I shot out my window. Oh, there's my shed. I should shoot my shed. No, I don't do that. I can't believe stuff like that just creeps into my brain. Guys, keep the chat rolling. Mods, do your thing. Oh, that's a line. We don't want a line. We want them all in a dead center there. I mean, that's still a kill shot. We might be intruding on the on that bottom portion. There's a little on the bottom piece of that shoulder blade. There's some thin bone there. It's less bone, more cartilage, and that's what we're kind of fading into that spot there. What, buddy? Yeah, you're good. Love you too. That's where we want them. Right there. In the pocket. Crushing souls. We could follow a blood trail in the dark there. Bomad, I'm actually talking to Tony about the jerky. Yeah, talk to me. Look, I got to make some. When I make some, I will send you some, Alice. We've already talked about that. I don't know if that's tomorrow. That might be a next weekend project. And I know you're going to, like, I feel bad. I'm making you wait. Oh, that sounded expensive. I hope I didn't break a knock. It doesn't look like it. I definitely hit that other arrow. You're my favorite person. Hey, hunting with TP. Is that like toilet paper? I hunt with toilet paper because every time I go in the woods and get close to a tree that I got to climb, I have to take a poop. Anyway, if I'm your favorite person, you and I got something in common. I love it. Alex, you'll send me $100 for what? You can't send $100 for deer meat or jerky and stuff like that. We have to donate that stuff for free. That's just the way it works. We don't have a Cash App. The best way to do it would be to send us an email and we'll figure that stuff out. Or you could do a super chat, but whatever. We don't want $100 from you. Why? I don't know. For what? Yeah. You know, we don't. And I don't know. I don't know what else is up in the chat. I don't know the backstory of why you want to send us. Why do you want to send us $100? Because I'm nice. All right, well then send it. Do the super chat. Do the super chat. Love you too, dude. Yep. All right, I got to chase down some arrows. You guys have some button clicking to do while I'm doing this. What everybody needs to do is go out and sub to Pure Alaska. The link is down there. Bozo has put the link up there. I pinned it. You can click on that link. You can sub to his channel, and then you can come right back. But you have to sub to his channel because he's donated $100 to the good of the cause here tonight. I can't thank him enough for that. He's pretty incredible, and I'd like to see him do great things with his YouTube channel here as he moves forward. I would suspect that in 4 or 5 months he's going to be in the same place we are now, just because his content is that good. He's a solid person with an incredible personality. He's knowledgeable about all of that big game stuff up there in Alaska, and he's got a lot to offer. And I think if you're a YouTube creator and you provide some sort of value to your audience, people will follow you. It just is how it works. Got to have the value, right? Got to add the value. You got to tell people what they want to know. You got to interact with them when they have questions about bow setups, arrow weights, stuff like that. You got to let them know it works. You got to let them know. And just to keep everybody in the know, Al actually opened up a website. Well, started a website, got the domain, got everything up and running. It seems to be working. I don't know if we have that in the details there on our page or not. That's a project for us to look at tomorrow on a Sunday when we can't hunt. But he spent quite a bit of time putting everything together. He's got a lot of the everyday things that we use, like the Easton arrows. He's got, I think he has finger tabs and gloves out there. There might be a knife or two. There's a couple of bows. a couple of other things that you can get right from Amazon. Because believe it or not, that's just the way Al is. Al is sort of a frugal guy. He doesn't just throw money at bow hunting. So in keeping with that tradition, you know, we're shooting a $75 Adventure 2.0 from October Mountain Productions. This thing is awesome. Who the heck sent another super chat? Pure Alaska, you're oh, dude, you're awesome. You are awesome. We're gonna have enough super chats that I can buy a plane ticket to come to Alaska just to video. I mean, if that's the goal, then that's the goal. We appreciate it greatly. Al's gonna be stoked. He's gonna be like, what are you doing? The last I heard from Al, he was on the way back from an uneventful hunt in Maryland. I feel for him too, because he was super excited today about trying to run down there and track down this buck. And then I'm sending him pictures of a gigantic buck. And I can't shoot it here in Pennsylvania because I already used my Pennsylvania tag. And I didn't get close enough to him anyway. But yeah, he had a rough evening. The temperatures are a little warm today. It's probably in the 40s still. It rained a lot down in Maryland. And Lemine, welcome. Eddie Smart. Nice shot. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I hope I'm making somebody hungry. Guys, I am shooting tonight the Adventure 2.0. It's an October Mountain Production bow, OMP. It's a 20-pound practice bow. TJ, it's fine, man. Get out there. Do what you got to do. But anyway, this hunt tonight for Al. The weather's warm. He's down there on the reservoir. When he goes to leave, the fog bank just rolls in. And he's got like a 2-mile hike out of the woods. It's brutal just with the hike alone in the dark. But with the fog, he could still be walking around down there and nobody would know. Oh, it's perfect. Just drop them in there. Guys, we have 172 people with 74 likes. We need to get that like number up. We get that like number up, we'll do something crazy. I don't know what it is. We'll do something crazy. Something stupid, probably. What you also need to do is go sub to Pure Alaska's channel. It's pinned down there by Backwoods Bozo. Sub to Pure Alaska. Sub it. Oh, that one's high. Probably right in the top of that insert. I could hear it just by the hit. I could hear it. TP, bye. He never did get back to me on whether he hunts with TP, whether that's toilet paper or not, did he? I don't know. I'm so lost in the chat. I can't even keep up. Eddie Smart says he hit it, brother. Let's go. Hey, we appreciate it, man. Every person that we bring into the community is important to us, and we appreciate it. Appreciate it greatly. This is my second worst shot group, by the way. Hunting with TP, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely my second worst shot group. They're probably all in there. That last one's pretty far back, though. I'm not proud of that. Lala, what's up? How you doing? Lala, how you doing? No spamming. Don't do it. Alice will cut you off, man. She will cut you off. Hey, we got 276 people on, only about 80 likes. Go ahead, smash that like button. Hulk, you want to come in? Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to go in? Wow. Come on. Alice wants to say hi. Come on. All right, maybe you'll go in when I go downstairs, huh? Yeah. Get in there. Go say hello to Alice. Alice is looking for you. Alice wants to see you. What? Alice is a girl. She's on the she's a moderator for our YouTube channel, buddy. Huh? She does like our channel. She's a good supporting moderator for our channel. Huh? She is a mod, yep. I think that's what he said. I hope he didn't say something else, because I don't have answers for that. The kid's too young for this. Like, what's up with kids these days, man? Ask all the crazy questions. You know what? You know what? That last one, it's a 1/4 inch out of the insert. That's definitely a liver shot. Wouldn't be fun. Al's been on that journey. I've been on that journey. Anybody that bow hunts, I'm sure, has been on that journey. It's not fun. It's not terrible. I did shoot one from a tree stand. It was a rainy day. There was a tropical storm that rolled through, like the first day of the archery season 3 years ago. Yeah, I think 3 years ago. And I was up in one of these spots where kind of made a, what? Huh? No, you didn't ruin the channel. Why? Yeah, everything's cool. Are you going to watch some Sprunkies? Yeah. Nope. In a couple minutes here, we're going to get back to that 5 Nights at Freddy's. You'll see. But anyway, this deer, I can't even keep the same train of thought. This deer was at 47 yards. Oh, Hulk, were you up there? Oh, Hulk was up there. Yeah. Yeah, Hulk was up there, brah. All right, we got 159 people. Thank everybody for jumping on. Just subbed. You seem like a cool dude. Hey, Knox, thank you. I appreciate it. Just remember, you're going to see another guy. You're going to see another smiling face on the channel. His name is Al. He's my YouTube partner, and we do this all the time. So when you see some other random guy on the channel, don't be shy. He's cool too. What's the cost of the arrows? Man, I think the last box of 6 I bought for $69.99. So they're not super cheap, but they're the Easton Legacies. The other ones are even more expensive. They're like, yeah, they ain't cheap. But they're good arrows. Again, we're not shooting a hunting setup tonight. We are just shooting the practice bow. We're probably, what am I shooting? Six rounds here. How many arrows did I shoot tonight, Alice? I think I'm going to put Alice to the test someday and just have, like, I need to have a shot counter put up here. What kind of bow is it? This is an Adventure 2.0. This is an October Mountain Productions bow. I'll show it to you real quick. OMP. This is a 20-pound practice bow. The limbs, this is a 62-inch bow. It's a really awesome bow. A lot of guys in the Boy Scouts would use these to teach kids. That's how I bought this one. I bought it on consignment from a bow shop. One of the instructors had died, and I was able to pick this bow up for 75 bucks. Normally they're like 150 or something. Pretty awesome bow. I put a new string on it. I put some yarn silencers on there, and I've just been shooting the dog snot out of it like it's my job. That's a better shot. That first one there that's high and to the left is not, like I said, we're kind of getting into where that portion of the shoulder blade would be in the way. That one's good. A little high, but it's good. I'll take it. Guys, these are different arrows. These are the Easton Legacies. These are a 5mm arrow. They're about a grain lighter per inch than the other ones. I've got a 100 grain insert in these instead of a 75 in the other. And we're just slinging them because I wanted to have 6 arrows, so I didn't have to run downstairs and grab arrows as much. But look, we got 242 people with only 85 likes. Why is that? I have okay aim. I don't know how to say your name. Ziamek. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sound that out in the chat. Duck Hunter, what's going on? 57. Does it have 57? Ooh. We're getting up there. All right, guys, I got to make an announcement. Pure Alaska has donated quite a bit of money to the channel tonight. What I need everybody to do is click that link from Backwoods Bozo. It's pinned there in the chat. It is the link for his YouTube channel. If you guys could click that link, sub to his channel, and then come right back, I would greatly appreciate it. Greatly. I got one more, and then I got to go look for arrows. And then Hulk's going to come back to the window, hopefully. Ooh, that one's a liver shot. It's liver. I want the liver shots. That's bad. Sorry for me asking, am I Al or Tony? I am Tony. Al's the good-looking one. 4 a.m. here in Finland. Oh, hey, thanks for stopping by from Finland. I'm watching a dude shooting a deer from his bedroom window. That's what I'm talking about. Thompson, Finland, bro. We love it. Tony has the beard. 60 arrows. I shot 60. I've only been up and down 10 times. What's up? Hinton. How many yards? We're about 20 yards here. And then we're about 20. I'm going to say 24 feet above the target. I'm on the second story of my house, but when you walk outside, you got another 6 feet, and then it slopes down. So if you're 12 feet up, 6 feet, 18, it slopes down. Yeah, we're probably 24 feet above the deer at about 20 yards. Hey, Paint Train, what's up? All right, Hulk, go see everybody. Go look out the window. Go ahead. Alice is waiting. Go, go, go. What? Yeah, Alice is probably checking. Like when the cat goes and jumps on the windowsill, Alice talks to Hulky on the live. Yeah. Are you watching? Are you eating goldfish? And watching Milo? No, who are you watching? Oh, Bubbles and GE. All right. Yeah, you can have whatever snack you want. What do you want? Yeah. Yeah, and if we don't, we'll get more at the store. You can, you should grab one of them Airheads too. Don't tell Mom. Chocolate pretzels, Airheads, chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter blossoms, the whole 9 yards. There's so much stuff laying around this house making me fat. Almost fell down there. Hi. Oh, Hulky, you're in the window. That's cool. You know what? That one that I thought was back, it's not back. It's clearly in the insert. So that's fine. These ones are just, they're forward. That's the only one that's out of the insert, and it would have been a double lung shot right there behind the leg. It would have been fine. Hulky. Don't jump, dude. Don't you dare jump. Mom will get mad at me. Your mama, my wifey will throw me out of the house. Meow. Meow. All right, Alice, that's your look at Hulk for the evening. That is our, that is the Pain Train official guard cat. He does a good job keeping us safe. 60, huh? Only 60 shots. 60. That's bad. I feel like it's 160. My legs are burning. All right, Hulky, you're going to have to move, bud. All right, say bye, Hulky. Bye, Hulky. Meow. Duck Hunter. Great minds think alike, Bomad. What did Bomad say? What? Meow, meow. Bomad says the cat's taking over the live. Guys, if you want us to shoot compound bows, Duck Hunter, what's going on? Tate, it's time to go fishing. If you want us to shoot compound bows, put something in the chat here. I've got a couple of them laying around. I use a V3X to hunt with. I actually shot 2 monster bucks this year with the V3X. But the most recent deer I shot with a recurve. Take a break and answer some questions. That's a good idea. Can you shout out my YouTube? Hinton Carroll, what's on your YouTube channel? What kind of content do you make? If I'm going to shout you out, I got to know. I'm shouting out Pure Alaska because the guy donated $150 to the channel tonight. It's insane. Got the V tree. Eddie Smart, he loves it. I know you do. It's like a workhorse. That thing's a sledgehammer. Hinton Carroll, man, go check out his hunting and fishing content on his YouTube channel. Did I ever shoot a rifle? Yeah. Yeah. We both said we wanted goldfish at the same time. All right, let's get this. We got the 6.5 millimeters on here. We need to be right in the pocket. Perfect. Perfect. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot there. Drop it like it's hot there. Our YouTube's robbing us. Oh, you make mud bogging videos too? Hey, Hinton, Bomad says he subscribed. We thank you, Bomad. I appreciate it. What's the best bow to use for first time ever, never used a bow before? Well, that's a good question. I think what you need to decide is first whether you're going to use a compound or you're going to use a trad bow or you're going to go with a crossbow. And if you decide you want to go with a compound, right, like then what I would do is I would go to a reputable shop. And I've told people this across the board. This is my number one piece of advice. Someone who's never shot a bow, wants to get into it, go to a shop. Most shops are going to have multiple bows, multiple flagship bows that you can shoot. They're going to have some used bows you could probably shoot. And then they'll have everything from, beginning bows or more budget-friendly bows, all the way up to super expensive bows. And they're going to let you shoot them. And then what you do is you just shoot a couple of them and you find out what works for you. Every bow is going to have a slightly different draw cycle. It's going to feel a little bit different in your hands. And you'll know, like it'll just feel good. It'll break right. Everything will feel good. So have them put the draw weight where you need it. Have them put have them measure you and get fitted for it. Know what your draw length is. And then have them put a decent arrow on there and let you take a couple shots. And then you can make a decision based on that. The problem with me just saying, hey, what bow would you get for a beginner who's never shot a bow? It's a very intimate thing. Bow shooting is a very intimate thing. Different strokes for different folks, right? And you're going to have to see what you like best before you buy one. La da 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 da. Anyway, we got to be at 72 shots now, Alice. Does your bow kick? No, bows don't do that. There's a little bit, you can feel a little bit of rattle in your left hand where you're holding it. But I hold the bow just like this when I shoot. So I'm not holding it much at all, just very loosely. Just enough so it doesn't fall out the window. Boom. I got beard hair in my mouth. How'd I do that?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you going in to play Sprunkies? All right, when you go in, can you close the door so I don't have to hear it? Yeah, I'll come give you a big hug and a smoochers. I got to give you a hug and a schmoochers. Yeah. You play Sprunkies for a couple minutes and then we'll go down and play Five Nights at Freddy's. Give me a high five.
So I have nothing to worry about?
Nope.
Do you know the brown bear's name?
Yeah, I know him.
What's his name then?
Freddy Fazbear?
Yeah.
Yep. Get in there.
Sound just fine.
Yep. You know how to do it, right? Yeah. Okay. No. Come on up, Hulky. Ooh, man, excuse me. All right, you guys want me to shoot him in the ear? I'll shoot him in the ear. FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's. Somebody knows who FNAF is. I love it. Why won't nobody answer me? Eddie Smart, what did you say? Let me go back up. You. What movie? What movie does he play? Um, I don't know what movie he plays. He watches all kinds of stuff. I don't know what else you said. What movie does he play? I don't know what like. I don't know what else that means. Love how wholesome you are with your kid. Hey Josh, we appreciate it, man. Like I try to take like an hour a day to just commit to this. Um, and sometimes it seems like I'm pushing off hanging out with him to do it. But I will definitely make it up to him here as soon as we get off because we're going to jump in the shower. We're going to play some Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't even know what time it is. That's good. They're in there. We got one high. We got two high. And then the other ones are pretty good. They're all smoked deer. I mean, they're all didn't go 20 deer. Tate, your dad's friend has a compound. Go shoot that thing. Lee's like, hey man, this is a nice view for me. Oh yeah. I wish it wasn't so foggy out, so you guys could see a little bit more of the definition hanging out there. And then I do have to pressure wash my fence. We'll get to that. Josh says, hey, it's the first time I've ran into your live, and I love it. You're the kind of dad I wish I had when I was younger. Yeah, dude, the dude's super lucky. He's a handful though. There's a lot of stuff we don't talk about too much, and uh, he's got some. He got some, well. Here, hold on. Let me go pull these bow. Let me go pull these arrows. Hawk wants to say hi, so he's gonna jump up on the window. I'm gonna sneak away long enough to disappear from the ears, I guess is the best way to say it. Yeah, I think everybody has their challenges in life. Um, this guy, he's diagnosed with autism, and that's a hard pill for me to swallow. The wife and I, we had it. We tried to have more kids, tried to, and it didn't. It just never worked out. We tried for 4 years to have our first kid. We had him. We're super thankful about it. Um, and everything seemed really cool at first, and business as usual. And later on, he was diagnosed with autism. He didn't speak till he was like, I don't know, 3.5 or 4. All of those are in the. They're all in the chart. They're all in the insert. This one's a little far back, but it's still in the insert. Um, and I don't know why I share stuff. Like maybe I shouldn't. Maybe, but I kind of feel like I need to sometimes. You know, like it's cool to talk to people even if you don't know who they are. You know, just open yourself up to people, and you'll never know what'll happen or what'll come of it. But dude's diagnosed with autism. Um, he has some challenges, and over the spring, summer months, he really started to get into this anxiety thing. It's ridiculous. You guys will hear him. He'll always be asking me if he's okay, if he's fine. Um, he probably asks me and the wife that 500, 800 times a day. It's a load. Um, it's a lot. It's hard. Um, just makes me love him more though. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody that has kids, you all know what I'm talking about. I don't have to tell you. Uh, Hi, Hulk. Don't jump out, dude. Come on, get in here. There you go. But that's my story. That's what we deal with. Wouldn't change it for the world. I was a model for a 400M. What? I don't even know what that means. Backwoods Bozo actually trying to replace my toilet. Skibbity toilet. How about you? Hope all is well. Uh, See, Josh, like, yeah. See, and maybe that's why I tell my story because I can find people I can reach out to. Um, we appreciate that, and thanks for letting me know. It makes me feel good, you know. Uh, Duck hunter. I think the best thing to shoot at is probably a 3D target. Let me tell you why. As I look down at that deer, I have the leg, I have the reference point, I have an idea of where I need to hit that deer. The only caveat to this is when you're talking about high angle shots, you've got to picture where picture the anatomy of the deer, where the arrow is going to exit, as well as where it enters, and that way you can try to get the arrow through as much of the vitals as possible. That's why you'll see we shoot a little high, come down through high on one lung, uh, medium to low on the other lung, or through the heart and out the other side. But the reason the 3D targets are the best is if you can sit here and shoot a block with a compound bow all day long. And then when you get in the woods, you'll have challenges of where you need to put your sight pins and how you need to align everything with your compound bow, because you're going to be looking through a peep and looking at a set of pins, trying to line stuff up. The more practice you get how you're going to shoot a deer, the better off you're going to be. Duck hunter's like, hey man, to be honest, my nephew is the same way. Hey, I appreciate all the help, the heartfelt comments about it. Like I don't share stuff too often, but when I do, I always seem to have a lot of folks with some positive responses, and I appreciate that. That's all we can do, man. We take it day by day. It's I don't look at it like it's a cross to bear. I look at it like the reason he was given to me is because my wife and I are capable of doing the best that we can with him, and that makes me feel good at night. I've been through a lot of hard stuff, dude. I've been to combat, been to war 3 different times. I've seen the best parts of life. I've also seen what I imagine to be the absolute worst parts of life, and I truly think I'm capable of handling just about anything. Uh, that doesn't mean it doesn't make your heart feel a certain way, though. Like especially when it's somebody you really love, really care about, and enjoy spending time with. Um, on that note, now we'll save that story for later. We'll save that one for later. That's going to be a different story. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm in a good mood. I don't feel like crying tonight, especially on the internet. It's hard to shoot when you got tears in your eye, Like it's just hard. That's what it's all about, man. Rabbit, you're the same way. Like I don't even have to question like 90% of the subs we have or 90% of the people that are on the channel. I know you guys are doing the same stuff I'm doing. Like Rabbit homesteading. Like he's out there trying to do what most of the world would never even attempt to do. And you just keep killing it. You just go to work every day, put your head down, and take care of business. And I appreciate all of the people in the chat that do that. What do I use for my beard? Do we need to advertise? I don't really put a lot on my beard, but when I do, let me show you. Let me show you what I put on my beard. I only have 2 products I use, and they're both beard oil. They are, one is a pomade or styling clay. I don't know what you guys will see here. That's the only thing I really put on there. I don't even know what the name of this stuff is. Can you see it? This is the original beard oil. And then the same product, I do the matte styling clay. That's it. That's all I put in there. I don't even know who makes it. It's original beard oil. Whoever that is. That's what I do. That's what I use. Now I only do that if I'm going out getting dressed up or something, or taking the wife someplace fancy, we'll do that. Who asked that? Don't worry about it, backwoods bozo. What's y'all's biggest fish you've ever caught? Do you want the real answer? Like saltwater fish, freshwater? I've caught a 9-foot tiger shark from the shore. That was a load of fun. I don't know what it weighs. We don't weigh him. We measure him. He wasn't 9 feet. He was actually, I think, 8 feet, 9 inches long or 8 feet 10 inches long. It's real hard to measure a tiger shark in the dark in the pounding surf while you've had too much to drink. And I almost went. Um, yeah, I was thrashing around with a shark and very close to its face. But that's the biggest fish I caught. I'm gonna guess that it weighed somewhere between 300 and 350 pounds. That's a big shark. Um, I haven't caught any big trout. Al's the big trout catcher. He's also caught a lot of salmon. Uh, if I told you that I caught a 5.5 pound largemouth bass in Pennsylvania, um, and you know anything about largemouth bass in Pennsylvania, you'd be like, holy cow, that's a giant fish. I caught that fish when I was like 18 or 19 years old. And what else? Let's see. Any other big fish? I've caught some like 40-inch gar out in the surf. Actually, well, not in the surf, but off of a bridge down the Oregon Inlet down in North Carolina, just south of, I guess Kitty Hawk is north there. I don't know. Kitty Hawk, south of Nag's Head. And then what else? I don't know. What else big did I catch? I've caught some really nice smallmouth bass on the Juniata as a kid too. 3.5 pounders. Biggest freshwater fish is probably we joined a carp fishing tournament, and I caught a carp. I don't know how much that one weighed. It was over 20 pounds, probably 22, 23 pound carp. Yeah, I've never even come close to an 11-pound bass. I've caught like a 5.5 pound bass, but they don't get too big here in Pennsylvania. Oh, it's in there. It's in there. All right, what's Rabbit Homestead say? LOL. Okay, my thought is, who originally made beard oil back in 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago? No, probably when people got money hungry, like 100 years ago. We all survived without it forever. Now we need it. Like I don't use it often, Rabbit. I really don't. What'll happen though, like on this side, it'll get really curly back here, and you can see where it's kind of curling back up. And what I'll do is I'll put a little beard oil in there and then hit it with a blow dryer to kind of get it to straighten out and like try to shape it. But I'm getting pretty scraggly, and my wife's probably going to make me trim it sooner or later. My biggest fish is a 1-inch goldfish out of the aquarium. Guys, I have an aquarium that's got an axolotl in it. We're not going to show you that though. You guys have a better chance of being in the shower after the live is over than seeing the axolotl. I'm just saying. Shower crew. I have this weird urge to just pee out my window right now. I don't know why. Where's Hulky? Oh, there you are. Hi, buddy. What's up? Don't bite me. Hi. My feet are actually getting cold from standing there in the window because that cold air is coming right in the window, dropping right to the floor and freezing my feet. I don't know how many more of these shots we can take. How many more can we do? Can we do like 10 more repetitions, get another 6 shots, 60 shots in? I think Alice was tracking my shot counter before, but I don't even know what we're at now. Last I heard was 60, but we got to be over 100 now. Then she said, take a break, answer questions. All right, they're all in the insert. This one's on the edge of the insert. That one's within a 1/4 inch of the edge, but the rest of them, they're all in there. Not bad, shot group. Not bad. Again, shooting 2 different arrows, 2 different lengths, 2 different weights, vastly different tip setups, you know. One's got 100 grain inserts, the other one's got 75. The ones with the 100 grain inserts got 300 grain points. The ones with 75 grain inserts, they got 250 grain points. One's 8.3 grains per inch, the other one's 7.1 grains per inch. And we're still shooting really, really decent, you know, because I'm basically aiming in the same place for both arrows. But again, one's a little heavier than the other. One's, you know, I think in the end it all works out. They're all real close to the same weight. One's a 5mm, one's the other one's a 6.5mm arrow. You know, this stuff matters. Hulk, why don't you sit right there while I shoot one, buddy? Just stay there. Just stay there, Hulky. You don't have to go. Just stay right there. I'll shoot over you. You guys want to see what happens? Do you think he'll get spooked and jump out the window? Nope, he wouldn't even take it. He wouldn't even do it. Hey, you subbed to Backwoods. Hey, we appreciate it. Guys, what I also need everybody to do, Backwoods linked Pure Alaska's page out there. I don't know if he's still on, but if you guys could go out there, click that link that Backwoods Bozo had pinned down there and subscribe to Pure Alaska. The guy's donated a ton of money to us. He's really an awesome dude. Shooting out the window, shooting out the window. Boom. Put it in there. Put it in there. Guys, we need to get to 150 likes. There are 227 people on, only 104 likes. Let's make that happen. Let's get 46 more likes. We'll be setting records here. Oh, that's high. That's going to be closer to the shoulder than I want it to be. Keep the chat clean or be gone. Pure Alaska, heck yeah. You cool. And thank you. Is he still on? I'm not sure if he's still on. He's a busy guy, dude. Like he's got so many things going on. He's actually working on, he's got, I want to call it a camp. It's like a little off-grid building. Boy, that arrow come off the bow. Terrible. That thing went. But he's got an off-grid cabin that he's in the process of making, I think, in 4 weekends, based on the video I last saw. Him and his family and friends have built a pretty incredible little place in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. I missed one. Oh, he did say he'd be back. Heck yeah, awesome. I killed my first deer with a compound bow today. What? This time of year? Samuel, that's awesome. Congratulations. Where are you located? Are you down south? What's my favorite animal to hunt? Big white-tailed bucks. Big Pennsylvania mountain bucks. Yeah, buddy. Yep, you're fine. Do you need help with anything, or are you good? I guess I'll just keep putting them in the top over there, huh? Put them in the top. Put them in the top there. Put them in the top there. All right. It's done. We put them in there. Now we got to go get them. We got to get them. Let me go get those arrows quick. I don't know what will happen on the way, but we're going to get there. Man. And again, guys, don't forget, go down to the bottom, click that link there that Backwoods Bozo has pinned. Go sub to Pure Alaska. That guy, he's an absolute legend. He's donated some money to the channel tonight. I owe him a shout out about every 7 minutes. So if you haven't subbed to his channel, please go sub to Pure Alaska and then jump back on our live. We'd be more than happy to wait for you while you go do that. We appreciate it. as well. We got like, I don't know, a couple hundred people on, and only only 110 likes. Let's get to 150 likes, guys. That's all we got to do. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. There's at least 50 more people on than the ones that have liked, at least. Because I know some people liked and left. We could get to 150 likes right now if everybody double taps the screen if you haven't already liked the channel. What that'll do, help feed the algorithm, help push us out there to a lot more folks who are interested in trad bow content, who are interested in hunting and fishing and outdoor content. And we can continue to build that community where everybody jumps on the live, everybody has a good chat, good time, and they watch me do stupid stuff like shoot out my bedroom window at a deer target in the middle of a foggy, rainy, I think there's a deer standing over there, Saturday night. Nah, that might be the leg off the neighbor's trampoline. When it snows here, though, I do get a lot of deer that come down through here. My neighbor actually shot a really big matured buck in here. What, last year? I guess it was last year. Last year or the year before, I don't know. It's a really big monster buck down there. He's got some trail cameras out, and every year, man, especially this time of year, you'll just have like a 150 or a 160 buck come cruising by. I don't know where they come from, but man, some of them's big. All right, we're slowing down. Is it really already 9:20? That's crazy. I didn't know it was that late. That means we've been on the live for like an hour and a half, right? Something like that. When did we get on? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 158 people and 111 likes. We didn't get any likes while I was gone. We got one like while I was gone. Man. Y'all, please be respectful. Yes, listen to Backwoods. Border Brazil, I don't know what that means. The like button has been hit. Duck hunter, no. When you shoot from an elevated position, there's nothing actually helping you penetrate the deer more. I'll tell you, in most cases, it's actually going to be worse because if you're shooting from an elevated spot, in order to enter into the vitals and have an exit coming out of the vitals, you normally have to be aiming higher on the deer. And what that does is put you in a more unfavorable position if you're forward because you have a chance of hitting the shoulder blade. The only thing that benefits is a lot of times that leg, when it comes up, there's a bone that comes back and then down. And a lot of times I'll end up being so low when I'm taking a heart shot that I'll skip off of that bone and have the arrow come back up through the heart and lungs as I'm exiting the other side. But no increased penetration from shooting higher. We got 249 people on, only 114 likes. I don't know what the problem is, but if we get to 150 likes, I think we'd be set up great. 150 likes. We've been on for about an hour and a half. We've had plenty of conversations with lots of you folks. We're loving it. We got 2 arrows in the same hole right there. Oh, we're back on track to have a good evening. It's a lighted knock. Why do you have, what is that word? Why do I have this? That's a great group. Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. Santana, game over. Why, Jason Pugh, why am I here? Because this is the awesomest outdoor channel on YouTube. That's why you're here. And I'm not saying that. Everybody else tells me that. All the folks that follow and sub to the channel tell me that. I'm just having fun. I do what you guys tell me to do. I'm like a puppet. Ooh, I hit the bottom of the target. I don't know if I shot through the bottom portion there because it's kind of getting a little wore out, or if I just nicked it, but I think I probably just nicked it. Sorry for my grammar. Do you post your hunts? Yes, we sure do. There are a lot. There are, on our YouTube channel from just this year, there are at least 8 videos up there, actual hunts. We've done some live hunts, which have worked out pretty good. But there are at least 8 hunts. I still have a hunt to add. There's probably 9 out there. But between Al and I, we've both killed 5 deer apiece. We've posted a lot of stuff about, you know, rut action. Just go check out some of our long format videos. There's some really good stuff out there. I think it's a little bit underrated as far as the views that we've gotten so far on the channel. But the only way that we can, you know, like you guys can help us out with that. You know, if you guys go out and check it out, like it, comment, it'll that stuff will take off. Have a good night, Rabbit. What state are you in? We're in Pennsylvania. 2 gamer twins. Am I talking to 2 people or 1 right now? All right, so there are 3 arrows in that dot that's on the deer. And I don't know what happened with that other arrow, but it skipped off the target and went low. It may just be a penetration thing, because sometimes these arrows, I'm shooting a 20-pound bow, so they don't have a lot of bite to them. A lot of times they'll just bounce off. I'll take it. And we're probably close to 100 shots. Bye, Rabbit. Woo! What's my smallest target? That beer can that's laying out there. That deer is actually, it's a very small target. That deer is, it's a 3/4 size deer, 20 pounds only. Yeah, that's it. For this, a practice bow. I've shot 100 shots out of it tonight. So if you want to shoot a full blown bow like this all the time, you'll wear your arms out. Have I ever seen the Outdoor Boys? Absolutely, Gunner. I love that channel. I think it's pretty awesome. We're probably going to do some stuff similar to that this year. We might take a kayak ship. Corey, what's going on? No luck tonight in Maryland. I didn't go to Maryland. I stayed at the Gap. I saw 80 deer and probably took a photo and some video of the biggest buck I've ever seen, Corey. What's my favorite bow? Like, dude, I love my compound, but I also love shooting this. This is a really good challenge. It's really awesome. What's my biggest target? My biggest target buck. Outdoor Boys are a W. I'm pulling up right now. Mercy Iski, I'm in Maryland. Where at in Maryland? I'd like to, dude, if we could link up, send us an email to paintrainoutdoors@gmail.com. I would love to link up and video you on a hunt. Tell me what's the best camouflage you use for deer hunting. I have no, look, you don't need to use any. You could use whatever clothes you know, something that's warm and that you're comfortable in. Yeah, you can. You can use your duck hunting gear. The deer, the deer I shot from the ground the other day with a recurve, I shot it at 22 yards wearing full fluorescent orange. Hat, jacket, gloves, everything. I just don't think, well, hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. What do you mean it's sick? All things wild. Tell everybody about the video, man. Put it in the chat. We got 145 people on. Everybody wants to hear about it. We got 123 likes. I'd love to get to 150 likes. We could do that. But yeah, spread the word about the video. If you guys really liked it, let us know what you liked about it. And if you don't like our videos, right? Like we're on the live, it's a perfect opportunity to say, hey man, look, I just watched XYZ video and you know, I like this about it, but I didn't like that about it. Because you guys, our audience, can help us tailor what we do in the future to make our videos better. So if you guys have any input, like I said, you can do it in the chat or you can email us at paintrainoutdoors@gmail.com. Please go sub to Pure Alaska's channel. How many days a week are you live? Gunner, Al and I are probably live at least 5 days a week, either him or I. It's more like 7 if we can. Realistically, it ends up being like 5 days a week. But Gunnar, we appreciate the sub. We appreciate your interest in the channel. And we look forward to having you on here every time that we go live. Yeah. Pain train. The pain in the train. Why do we call it the pain train? You know, nobody ever asked that question. I have heard some people say, hey man, I love the title of your channel. I think that's awesome. But nobody ever asked why we call it the pain train. Well, let me tell you why it's called the pain train, guys. The reason we call it the pain train is because we nicknamed a spot on the mountain 3 miles from any access point. And it's state game lands. It's in the middle of nowhere. And one of my buddies was getting a ton of damn trail camera pictures of just bucks everywhere. And he was hunting it and not hunting it very successfully. And he said, man, every time I go in there, the trail cameras die. I don't see anything on the trail camera the whole day when I'm in there. And then a half hour after I leave, man, all the bucks are back on the trail camera. I was like, well, you're hunting it wrong, I guess. And he's not bad at figuring this stuff out. But he kind of disagreed with me. He was like, well, yeah, but I got to hunt right there because that's where all the trail camera, like that's where I'm seeing them all. I'm like, okay, let me go look. So I went and looked. And yeah, he was hunting it in probably the worst place to hunt it. Now, the trail camera's in a great spot. But from a hunting perspective, no, it just doesn't work. So my second trip in, I adjusted. And then I saw one of the bucks that's in my trophy room over here, my man cave. I saw him at about 60 yards, and I saw another 11-point non-typical. And I just decided I was going to go in and try to kill one of those bucks. And I settled on the 8-point because I thought he was the more mature buck. I played a cat and mouse game of about 7 days with that deer over a 10 or 12 day period of time, walking back and forth in and out of that place. Just crazy. And then when I finally shot the deer, it was the second of the last day of the Pennsylvania archery season. It was 19 degrees when I left the truck with the wind blowing 20 miles an hour, sleeting, freezing rain, snow. I left the parking lot at 3:15 in the morning. I shot the deer at like just around 5 p.m. With about 3 minutes left in legal. And by the time I got the deer out of the woods, it was 20 after 1 the next day. That's why we call it the pain train, guys. Foxes, raccoons, and coyotes. Holy smackaroonies. Give me 1 second, duck hunter. I have a coyote fur. It's in the process of being tanned right now. Oh, you're good, dude. You just keep doing your thing.
Dad?
What? I just wanted to grab this.
There's something to tell you. There's
What?
a secret that I'm doing, and you can't see until you're done.
Okay, you keep doing your secret. I'll see it here in a minute.
I'm drawing you,
okay? But do we hunt foxes, raccoons, and coyotes? Bruh. We do all that stuff. This is one I tanned myself. And it come out really good. Like, it's nice and soft and pliable. Like, you can wear it like this. Now, in around the face, it's a little harder, but like, yeah, I love that stuff. Love it. I've shot a couple of foxes. I have, what do I have? I have a night vision. I don't even know what it is. It's an ATN whatever, night vision scope. It's also got an upgraded IR illuminator. What is that? The I don't know what it is. Something hog. I could shoot a fox or a coyote at 600 yards with that thing with that IR illuminator. It's pretty awesome. Hinton, yeah. If you don't have the means to make a donation or a super chat, it doesn't. We don't care. We just love having you on here. Hey, I have a tan cot 4K with upgraded IR illuminator. Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah. I have the Wicked Hog. What, I don't know which one it is. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Or is that a super sticker? I think that's a super sticker. Hey, we appreciate it. You sure are, dude. All right, go ahead. Guys, we need 20 more likes. All right, I'm going to grab the sticker here. I'll tell you exactly what it is here in a second. It is, and I don't know why I can't remember it. Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's a Wicked hunting lights. I still have the sticker laying in there. I want to do something with the sticker, but I don't know what to do, and I don't want to waste it. But it is one of those Wicked lights. Yeah, it's got incredible reach. Like I said, probably 600 yards. I had a thermal scope. I was not impressed. So I went back. I got the ATN, whatever it's called. I like it. And I think that one was an open box that was returned to Cabela's. And when I bought it, I think I got it like 40% off or 50% off. I can't complain with that. Maybe I should post some of those videos I've taken with that thing. Ooh, that's high. I'm hoping that deer ducked that thing so I don't hit it. Good night, Alice, if you're leaving. Pleasure seeing you on. Great to have you as a moderator. We appreciate everything you do for us. That's better. Now I got to go retrieve some arrows. We got to do the work. I got to walk down the steps and get the arrows. Guys, again, if you haven't already done so, there's a link down at the bottom. There's a pinned chat from Backwoods Bozo. It is the link for Pure Alaska's page. He's made an incredible donation tonight. And all I can hope for is that you guys repay the favor by going out, subscribing to his YouTube channel. He's got some incredible stuff going on in Alaska. He does a bunch of moose hunting. He does caribou hunts. He's building his own little, I don't know what you'd call it, an off-grid shelter, off-grid house, off-grid camp. He's doing a lot of great stuff up there. If you could, please go sub to his channel. Watch some of his videos, get addicted like I am, and then come on right back and continue watching the live of Pain Train Outdoors. I got to slide my shoes on. I probably should find a beverage, but I'm going to slide my shoes on. I'm going to go out this back door. I'm going to freeze to death in the rain and grab some arrows. You know, nobody ever asked me why I shoot out my bedroom window. Well, I'll tell you why. I tried to shoot in my basement like Al does in his garage. Every one of those is just on the leading edge of the insert. 3 of them are in the insert and 2 of them are out. These are both bad shots. I don't want to be there. I'd probably kill the deer, but I don't want to be there. I don't want to be following that blood trail or not getting penetration into both lungs because I hit a shoulder or something. Well, Hulk's in the window. It's foggy out here. Still kind of rainy. I'm dragging all kinds of grass and leaves and stuff in on my kitchen floor. I'm going to have to clean up before my wife murders me. What's up, bud? Yeah, it's fine. He's okay. He'll move when I go to shoot. Are you going to go back in and play Sprunkies?
Yeah, I'm actually drawing.
Okay. Well, go ahead and draw. I'll see it as soon as...
It's not a mustard line.
I'll see it as soon as the live's over.
So I'm just fine.
Yeah. High fives.
It's going to be surprising.
All right.
So I'm just fine, Dad.
Well, I'll give you a couple minutes to finish,
So
okay?
I'm just fine, Dad.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, it's something to do with Max.
Okay. I want to see Max. Are you adding more eyes to Max?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll see it in a minute. Yep. Love you, dude. Everybody likes, so he gets 150 likes. Yeah, we need 15 more. 15 more. We're not quitting. We're getting them. Hulk, do not bite Landon. Hey, when you go in, dude, he's going to follow you. Oh, you know what? My knock point is moving up. You see that? Yep, I'll get him here in a second. Come here, Hulky. I was wondering. Wow, it slid way up. I'll get him. And then I'll close the door. All right, go ahead and close the door.
Dad, can you get me a drink from in there? Like water?
Yeah, go ahead in there.
I'm just fine.
Mm-hmm. Close the door.
Give me some water.
I will. Yep, let me get your water. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting the kiddo a water. Now, for whatever reason, my knock point came loose. This happened before on this string. Here you go. Nope, I didn't see. Go ahead. There's your water.
Are you sure?
Nope, I didn't see. I didn't even look.
So I'm just fine now?
Yep, I'm closing the door so Hawk don't come in. All right, love you. What we try to do is have that knock about 5/8 of an inch up. So if we're looking at it and we hold the shelf perpendicular, if we put a square on here, we want our knock about 5/8 of an inch up. And that's probably close. And I'm just trying to look where the strings wore out there. But for whatever reason, that thing worked its way loose over all those shots. So we'll probably cut that one off and tie a new one on tomorrow so that we can get back at it. Yeah. It is definitely lower than 5/8. I can tell just by that shot, because that shot's super high, and I aimed right in the armpit there. I should be 5 or 6 inches lower, but the arrow flight was really good on that. We've adjusted a little bit, and we're going to go back to it. Guys, we need 11 more likes to get to 150. We need to move it just a little bit more. We might leave it there. As long as it stays in the same spot, then I can just adjust where I'm aiming. It's just a practice bow. There we go. Stick it in there. Now these I've been aiming a little bit higher. So I'm going to put it right at the base of the target there, and we're going to see how they sling out of here. Those arrows are shooting a lot better now. So I may have had that knock point too high all evening. Yeah, they're shooting good. I need to put a new knock point on. Needs to be right there. Guys, we're shooting at about 20 yards. We're about 24, 26 feet over the target. We've shot well over 100 shots. We need 7 more likes to get to 150. And then I'm going to do something a little crazy. Something nobody else has ever seen except for people who watch our YouTube videos. But I got to get to 150. Get the kid a drink. Now I want a drink. Giving you guys the ASMR. Oh, yeah. Bearded guy drinking out of the faucet like I'm 7 years old. I love it. Nowhere else. Only on Pain Train Outdoors. Did we get? Oh, we got 2 more. All right, we're going to do another one. We're going to get them 150 likes. Oh, now you're at 147. Who took a like away? That's so wrong, guys. Who took a like away? Who took that like away? I'm getting a beer because I know I got something coming up here. I know I got one. I got one to do here. I gotta turn this TV off. This stuff over here is driving me crazy. Just turn this off. Get out of here. There you go. Turn that off. I can't stand listening to that stuff. I gotta get a burr. Gotta get my arrows. Got a burr. I know we got 150 likes. I know we're at 150. I know we're at 150 likes. I know that at least 50 people went out and subbed to Pure Alaska's channel. If you're one of the folks that haven't, go ahead and click the pinned message down at the bottom. It's by Bozo, Backwoods Bozo. He pinned his the link for his channel. That way you guys can go sub to Pure Alaska, because Pure Alaska is awesome. He's been a huge supporter of our channel. If you could go and sub to Alice Adams, that would also be fantastic. TJ Bugs, Backwoods Bozo himself, Bomad Outdoors, all these folks that support the channel and continue to help us get where we want to go and show more people what trad bow shooting is all about, show people what the outdoor experience is all about. Guys, we're just 2 average dudes. I'm 44 years old. I retired from the military in 2023. I have a regular everyday job just like you guys all do. Al's doing the same thing. He's in the military. He's got a regular everyday job too. And what we do is try to show everybody what it's like if you really commit to that outdoor experience, you really commit to trad bows or archery shooting or whatever it is, and you work hard at it, what you can legitimately accomplish as an everyday average person without expensive leases, without any of the craziness. Oh, we're at 154. Oh, good. Good. We can take a break. Can you shout me out? Hinton Carroll. Hey, look, you've got some outdoor stuff out there. Everybody can check out Hinton Carroll's outdoor stuff on his channel. Grayson, can I get a shout out? Grayson, you always get a shout out, but yes, you can have another shout out. Hey, Hinton, what's going on? MOS. No spamming. All right, look, we got 150 likes. So I'm not going to chug this, but I'm going to drink it real fast. And then I'm going to do something a little bit crazy for everybody because I feel like I owe it to you. How did you get to 50 likes? How did I get to 150 likes? I don't know. We got a lot of people on here that really support us. We've got probably 10,000 of the most awesome subscribers that any YouTube channel could have. Yeah, MOS, who are you? Well, there's one. Joe, I'm going to do it here in just a second. So everybody knows I shoot with a 3-finger tab, right? Well, tonight I'm going to replace this with none other than a raccoon. All right. So we're going to get ready to go here. We are going to shoot a 3-fingered raccoon release. This is the part where we get crazy. All right, let's see if we can do this. Can we shoot a 3-fingered released raccoon? All right, I got to get my hand in there just right. We're going to do this. You guys ever seen somebody shoot a bow with a raccoon on their hand? Well, I'm going to do it. Oh, look at that. And we hit the target too. We got to do that again. That was a little weird release there. So we got to do it again. We got to get this down. Ooh, we're pretty consistent. We're a little high because I got to be a little below the string there. Let's see what else we can do here. How else can we make this work? Because we're shooting, like we are literally shooting right out of this guy's mouth. Let's see. Let's see if I can reverse it. No, it ain't gonna work. My hand's a little big. Oh, Backwoods Bozo. Yes, everybody has to check out Backwoods Bozo's channel too. He's another one of our really awesome mods. He's been phenomenal to us. I'm gonna try it just like this. Oh no, the arrow's coming off. I'm pushing the arrow off. Oh yeah, we tried too hard there. All right, well that was fun. We tried something absolutely ridiculous. Now we're gonna go back to it. And here in a second, you guys are gonna find out. You guys are gonna find out what the shower crew is all about. Oh, 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 oh. Shower crew. Shower crew. How much battery do we have on the phone? We still have 26%. Grayson, you hit 100 subs. Hey, look, man, that's awesome. What you need to do is hammer down whatever you're doing. Keep doing it until you get to 1,000. Yeah, I say I'd shoot a little better without a raccoon on my hand. Just a little bit better without a raccoon. That one's in the same spot. It just didn't illuminate. Maybe it'll click on here in a second. Give it a minute. Give it a second. Come on, turn on. Nope. Yeah, some of these knocks are old, but they're glued into these arrows, so I can't get them out of there. Fishing Maniacs is back. Hinton says he's on his way to 100. I do a lot of deer videos and football videos. Yeah! How did you guys get to 100? Well, you just got to post videos, and you got to relate to your audience, give them some value. And it helps if you're doing something that's kind of niche too, right? It does. This guy's going to hit his window, and then he's going to have to pay like $500. Yeah, well, listen, the window is completely out. It's in 2 pieces over here by the bed. It's laying there against the bed right there, and then I'll put them back in. There are no windows in there except for on this side, but I have a fairly large. There's a fairly large opening to shoot out of. I mean, I'm actually standing right here and putting the arrows out. So yeah, Gunner, he said he's going to be back in a little bit. Well, we appreciate Gunner. We'll see you in a little while. Hi guys, I got to do a little shout out here. If you guys are not familiar, you guys can click the link. You can get yourselves an official Pain Train Outdoors hoodie. The originals, they came from something that I developed. It's called the Shed Crew. If you guys are familiar with the Shed Crew, you know all about it. It's got a cool little shed emblem up there. If you guys want to buy one, you can click the link out there in our description underneath the main portion of the page, and you can buy one of them tingies. I'm gonna go get those arrows, and then we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do something else a little cool, just a little cool. All right, Hulk, you can go in there if you want, and you can stand in the window. All right, buddy. Love you, you little cutie pie. Love you, you little cutie. He'll probably be in to visit. Alice is no longer on, so maybe he won't. He likes to watch. He likes to get in Alice's face and get her all fired up. Guys, it is Saturday night. I saw roughly 80 deer today. Probably 60 of those were on the way home from the spot I hunted, and I probably took a video and a picture of probably what is the biggest buck I've ever taken a video of while I was hunting. It's a phenomenal deer. Just a huge, big-bodied Pennsylvania mountain buck. He's already shed an antler. We couldn't shoot him even if we had him in close enough because we don't have a tag for Pennsylvania anymore. We used that thing on the 26th of October, I think. Shot a big old Pennsylvania mountain buck, 125 inches. This guy probably goes 140, 150 inches, maybe bigger. I don't know. It's hard to tell when he only has one antler. Quite a few bucks in there running around tonight, chasing does everywhere. These this year's fawns in Pennsylvania in this spot are finally coming into they're finally coming into heat. They put on enough weight where they can be bred, and they were just going back and forth 100 yards this way, 100 yards that way. I thought for sure I was going to get a shot, but probably the closest deer to me tonight was probably 35 or 40 yards away. Most of them were like 70, 80, all the way out to 150. So it didn't work out for me. I can't imagine you see 70 deer, 80 deer, 20 of them in the tree, and you don't get a shot. But it happened. It happened. Oy, oy, oy. All right, anyway. How many people we got on? 147. We got 162 likes. Good job, guys. You guys crushed it tonight with 162 likes. Got 147 folks on there. And guys, you got to check out Backwoods Bozo's channel here. We're going to pin that. Boom, there you go. Now it's pinned. You guys can all check it out. Adrian Vargas says, hey, what's up, guys? Deer Hunter says hello. Tony, tell Landon I said, hey. We will, man. What I'm going to do, though, it's about to get crazy. We did it last night. We're doing it again. You guys are part of the official shower crew. You guys can hang out in here. You can chat. You can talk about whatever you want. I'll give you some privacy. Oh, yeah. Turn the water on. You guys get after it. I'm going to clean up my mess. Oh, man. Look, we could even do some funny stuff. Maybe turn the water on here. We could pump the soap. Look, we could spray some of this. Oh, man, it's in my eyes. It's in my eyes. You could flush the toilets. You could do whatever. Oh, man, I just sprayed myself in the eyeballs with that. Guys, we got 20% or so on the phone. We're going to let you guys chill out a little bit, do your thing. I'm going to clean up some of this stuff. I'm going to turn my lighted knocks off. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is put my windows back in because, man, it's getting cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Turn these off quick. Put my windows back in. Got to put my windows in, mate. It's getting cold out there. Getting a little cold out there. All right, so those are off. Then we got to put Mr. Raccoon away. We got to put this wicked hunting lights sign away. Sticker. Sticker. I got a beer to finish drinking. I don't know where it's at. I got Christmas lights to turn off. And then maybe I'll finally eat dinner because I'm getting a little hungry. All right. If we can get this to line up right. You guys are worried about me shooting the window. That's really not going to happen. But I'll tell you what might happen. I could drop the window while I'm trying to put it back in. That would be equally as bad. Yep. And just like every other thing in life, I can't seem to get the hole lined up right now. Oh, there, we finally get it in. That's cool. No, I just can't get this side in. I think I'm going to stop taking this top window out. It's such a jerk to put back in. Hi. Somebody said, yeah, if we drop, pay $500 to get the window. Yeah, probably at least 500. Who knows what a window? Who knows what that window costs? Probably way too much. Probably way too much. And if I break it, my wife's gonna murder me because then she won't even be able to sleep in here. It'd be too cold for her. And then at that point, I'll really be in a doghouse. Like I thought I was in a doghouse on Christmas for going live. I'd really be in the doghouse then, huh? Well, we had that one in. Then we dropped it out. We'll get it in there. See, that bottom one just goes in nice. I don't know what it is about the top one. But that bottom one likes me, I think. All right, now we got them in. We can close them up. Whew. Keep the cold air out. We're not putting the screen in because we're probably going to do this again tomorrow. All right, let's take this stuff downstairs. Lando, you done drawing yet? Are you close? All right, because I think I'm about done with my live. I put everybody in the shower. They're probably in there like, what am I doing in the shower? But they're in there. You got like 150 people in the shower. Man, it's kind of crazy. Why is there chocolate, like chocolate icing smeared on that? I can only imagine. I know why it's there because I have an 11-year-old kid running around the house. That's why it's there. Eating chocolate pretzels. Smearing stuff, everybody. I'm telling you what. Look, it's 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday. I should be in bed. That's where I ought to be. I didn't get up super early though today because I didn't go to Maryland in the morning. I should have, but I didn't. It was pouring, just absolutely pouring down rain. And then the Doppler radar covering Maryland today, at least the spots that we want to hunt. And I don't know, 40 degrees and raining is probably fine. But we saddle hunt. Getting all your saddle gear wet, getting your ropes wet, getting all that stuff And then we're doing it with traditional archery equipment. The big challenge with that is you get your arrows wet, and they don't perform like a wet arrow does out of a compound. And then if you do end up shooting one, as heavy as the rain was coming down, it would be really like if you shot one great and had a good blood trail, you'd probably be okay. But my experience with shooting deer in the rain with a bow, if they don't go down like within 40 or 50 yards, it can be challenging. So if I hit one bad and I've got to track at 100, 200, 300 yards, something like that, or even if I hit one good, like the big buck that Al shot, double lunged it, that thing went 300 yards. We'd have never found that deer in the rain. So I guess from an ethical standpoint for us, and we have to video. So now I'm limited. Like I can't use my Sony camera in the rain. I'm limited to just the cell phone. There's just yeah, can I do it? Sure, but it's a lot of extra. Like it's a lot of extra work. And then I got to come home. I got to clean all my stuff, dry all my stuff out. Like it's. I just don't know if it's 100% worth it. So we didn't do it. And I'm okay with that. I saw a ton of deer this evening that I didn't think I would see. I hunted a spot I never hunted before. Saw probably the biggest buck I've ever been able to take a picture of or take film of. And I can't complain with that. Just was a cool night. I've got some spaghetti here that I made last night after the live. Did I shoot live last night? I think I did. Oh yeah, I think I did. I think while you guys were in the shower last night, I was making spaghetti. But tonight, while you guys are in the shower, I'm gonna eat spaghetti. Just the way it goes. And then I'm gonna go up there and you know what? The kid was supposed to get a shower tonight. The wife's gonna kill me. I went live, put it for 2 hours. Yeah, she doesn't murder me. I'm dead. I'm dead. She doesn't murder me. She won't. She loves me. I mean, she might want to sometimes, but she loves me. Ah, bananas. What I am going to do, I'm going to unplug these lights. I'm going to put the big light in the shed. I'm going to close that while my spaghetti gets warmed up. Wow, it is really... It's not raining. It's like... It's just that foggy and misty out here. It's ridiculous how much moisture is in the air out here. Then imagine trying to shoot a bow, you know, a traditional bow. Yeah, this bear that I'm using, it's got fiberglass limbs on it, but it's still got a lot of laminated wood in there. It is susceptible to moisture in some ways, you know, not like a totally wooden bow, but yeah, I mean, it's certainly susceptible to the moisture. And then when you get water on your arrows, you get water on your veins. Yeah, it could make for a fun night in a tree stand trying to shoot a deer like that, you know. And now I got a pile of leaves and grass over here right inside the door because every time I walk out, I put Crocs on and I slide those things on and off to go out and get the arrows. Oh my! And a pile of water. Better clean that up. That'll keep me out of the doghouse a little bit. Maybe. Keep me out of the doghouse a little. That looks good. It's like I never was there. could deal with that. Hopefully there's still 300 people on the live. I doubt it. There's probably like 77, 64. Some of you guys are hard chargers. You just never leave. No matter what I do, you won't leave. If I put you in the shed, you stay on and talk about stuff. Backwoods Bozo's like, sub to my channel. Follow me. Grayson's like, sub to my channel. Follow me. And hopefully all you guys do that, because these are the folks that are really supporting Pain Train Outdoors, and I can't thank them enough for what they do. All of our mods are, man, I'm just, I'm taken aback sometimes when I look at what Al and I were able to do in the last 8 or 10 months and how this thing has just grown. And some of it's just baloney. Like right now, like we're in baloney time. You guys are sitting in the shower in the master bedroom, listening to me cut spaghetti with a fork and a knife while I chat about whatever the heck wants to come out of my mouth. And my cat's in the background meowing like, what? All right, I'm coming. I'm coming right up, dude. All right, well, he's done. He's done with his drawing. And he is drawing a Spelunky's episode 7, season 7, version 7, whatever. And he's got a couple of characters. He's, what do they call them? Oh, I don't know. Landon. When somebody other than a Spelunky creator makes a character, what do they call it?
What do you mean?
Like the characters that you create, you call them something, right?
Like by name?
Yeah, what do you call them? Like when you make them.
Max.
Yeah, but what do you call them? Like Max is one that you created. That's like a
Fan made.
fan made. Oh yeah. So you made a fan made Spelunky. Let me see.
So I made him in phase 7.
Holy cow! That's phase 7.
Yeah.
His head is cut in half by an axe, dude, and all of his ribs are hanging out.
No, Dad. So his skin all got ripped off, but Dad, a knife stabbed right here, and then somebody took it out.
I see that.
But Dad, look, by phase 8, I can maybe make the spikes.
The spikes out of his eyes?
Yeah.
What?
So maybe I should do phase 8.
Do you want to do a phase 8? Do you need a new piece of paper?
Should I go even deeper?
I think what you should do is you should probably jump in the shower, because Mom said you had to get a shower tonight, right? So let's do that, and then you can make phase 8.
Or do we want to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, probably tomorrow, because it's getting late. It's already like half hour past your bedtime. Yeah, huh?
Well, Dad, can we still play Financial Friday?
Yeah, maybe we will till Mom gets home. I mean, it's the weekend, right? All right, well, why don't you jump in the shower?
Just a quick shower, right?
Yeah, get a quick one. Do you need my help at all?
Yeah, I didn't need you at the end, but...
All right, well, do you want me to turn on the shower and help you?
Yeah.
All right, hey.
But what? I just find that.
Yeah, you're good. I'll help you. I'll turn the water on for you, okay?
Why'd I have to be quiet?
Huh?
You're still doing live?
Well, I have the headphones on, so I don't want you to say anything crazy. But I'll turn the water on, and then I'll give you some privacy so you can get undressed.
Find that?
Yeah,
Hey, can you take that off your head real quick?
I will.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go turn the live off, because they're in the other shower.
It's on fine.
Yep.
You sure?
Yep. All right, dude.
So I just take off and then you'll be ready?
Yep. All right, Lando's gonna get a shower. We got everything buttoned up. We got everything put. How many people? There are 69 people on the live still. Guys, why would you even ask that, Rusty? That's uncalled for. That is uncalled for. Some people just don't, man, come on. That's not even classy, bro. That ain't even classy. All right, anyway, Pain Train is out, bro. You guys have a good one.